Welcome to FS19 on the Ravenport map. Today we will be starting the Heavy Rescue series. We'll be starting the series with a few trucks and building our way to a full fleet of heavy wreckers. Today we will be using the 2018 Western Star Heavy Duty Rollback and the 2019 Ford F450 Platinum Dually. Both trucks here are equipped with many supplies, including winches. The F450 also has a supply tank as well. Over here you guys can see very big rollback, heavy duty with a big winch here in the back. We do have a few calls we do have to respond to. Let's hop in the Western Star rollback and head over to the first one. We got called by the local sheriff's department for a pickup truck that has rolled off an embankment is now kind of dangling on some rocks. I'm excited to be bringing the Heavy Rescue series here to FS19. Many of you guys really did like it in 17, and for 19 we do have quite a lot more features, which will be pretty cool here for all of these videos. We'll head out here now. It's actually just down the road from us as well, which is good. We will be adding here to the fleet of trucks as more mods come out and as I work on them. Looks like we are coming up here on police lights and take a look here at that Silverado. Looks to be a Duramax dually. That's a pretty big truck. Now, more than likely, if we were to winch it kind of right where it is to the ground, now we could run the risk of rolling it by one of the wheels getting caught. So I think the best thing is to kind of winch it up this hill. Let's kind of take a quick look here. What's up here? And oh, it's a driveway, so more than likely it just popped out again, rolled right down. So I think we'll go to the top of this driveway, get positioned and just winch it right out. But before we do that, let's take a look here at these sheriff police trucks. You guys can see it's a 2020 Silverado. This is a pretty epic slick top, and this is a marked unit. You guys can see, take a look at all of these lights. I mean, those are some pretty cool lights. Let's hop in this truck, get it moved around, and we'll get it into position. If you do have any cool ideas here for the Heavy Rescue series, please let me know. I will be doing a few more throwbacks to the 17 series, so hope you guys are excited for those as well. Now, when we do get to winching, we do actually have to enable the higher horsepower in the truck to give it that extra power for winching. And this truck is pretty good for some pretty tough winching. The winch is rated for a very high amount, and we do have pretty good brakes on this truck. So I'm thinking get it lined up right about here seems to be good. And we won't roll back until we are ready to put it on the truck. We'll get it in high winch mode there, and we'll run the winch line. Now, with the 19 series, we do actually have remote controls here for these winches, which should be pretty nice and make it a little bit easier here for us. So we got it attached, and we could actually stand right here and watch this truck come up. Now, we do actually have a slow winch speed and a high winch speed. Looks like the Western Star is doing good there, and this will just slowly roll right up. Now, I do want to get full LED lights here for that Western Star, like these police vehicles with orange lights. I mean, those are some pretty cool trucks there. Looks like this is coming right up here. Let's actually kind of speed up the winch just to get right up over that. And you guys can see really quick winching if we do really need to. I think that's a good area there. Let's actually kind of let the tension go on it, and we'll put this roll back down now. Now, how the winch is set up, we can still put the truck on it, which is pretty cool. We will just have to adjust where the wheels go, but that shouldn't be too tricky. And let's keep winching. Awesome, so what we'll do, we'll put it here in free spool, and we'll just kind of drive this truck forward here. Now, this truck is more than likely totaled with all the damage to the undercarriage, so it won't really be able to run well. So we just kind of rolled it back, and we'll just winch it now. High speed winch, really really efficient. Now, it might be a little tricky to get on, being that there is a pretty big bump here, but let's see what we can do. This is pretty awesome. Nice rollback here, and I really do like this rollback, and we got it right on. Wow, that's pretty cool, and going to have to let it go. It's just way too close to the edge on that side. Let me know your thoughts down below here on the Heavy Rescue series. Now, I do plan to do multiple jobs in the same video. I think that will be the best thing here for us to do. A lot of different types of jobs as well. And perfect. So you guys can see we got it loaded on, and we'll probably just disconnect the winch as well. Awesome, so we got that disconnected. We'll idle down the truck, get it loaded up, and I do want to kind of move the police cars off to the side. Now, I did feature these police cars here in a video if you guys would like to check it out in a mod review. And I mean, they'll probably stay here, but we'll just turn off those police lights, just get the hazard lights on. But I really do like these lights. They look so cool. Awesome, so that's it here for the job, and the customer will have to call the insurance company and see what they want to do. But for now, we'll head back over to the shop. We've actually received another call from the sheriff's department for a winch out at the beach. Someone was driving on the beach, which is allowed, just that they got stuck and they need a winch out. So let's hop in the F450 and we'll head over. One of the biggest reasons for featuring this truck is all of these lights on it. I mean, this is what you want for heavy rescue. And we got the winch there and the fifth wheel hitch. I was going to put it on the bumper pole, but that's just too low, and we do want it to be elevated just a little bit, and that's a much stronger connection as well, being right over the dual wheels. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been busy, but so far so good. Now, we still do have to follow all traffic laws, and in some states you could actually, with the permission from the police department, you could respond with sirens and things like that. So possibly I might put some sirens on these, just kind of make it more interesting as we kind of respond. But this isn't too high priority, just someone thinking they could go off-road, and they just couldn't. We'll use the winch out here. Now, this winch is a little bit less powerful than the Western Star. Pretty obvious, since that is a big truck, and we could probably winch out semi-trucks with that, and we'll do that in the future as well, and things like that. But for now, you guys can see awesome F450 with all these strobes. And pretty nice dock here. I usually don't come down here in the Ravenport map, but you guys can see pretty cool areas. So I don't see the vehicle so far. It's probably on the other side where the beach is. Quite a lot more traffic and a much bigger area as well. Now, this F450 will probably stay with the winch and the fuel tank for like local service, maybe lockouts and things like that. So this truck will always be with the heavy rescue. More than likely that rollback will be, but I do want to get some heavy wreckers, some rotators like we had back in 17. And I think that's the truck there, and the sheriff is over there. Yep, that must be the truck. Now, I do not want to be going on to the sand. That could get us stuck as well. So we'll keep on the side of the road. I think that will be the best area there for us. And take a look at that sheriff vehicle. That looks so nice. We'll put our tailgate down, put the truck into winch mode, and winch mode just activates a higher powerful RPM level. I think that's good there. We'll keep the truck running. You guys can see, pretty cool. And we'll come back here. Let's see if the winch line will reach. I mean, that's a pretty far winch line, I will have to say. We might have to move the truck, but we'll see what we can do. And you guys can see we actually got the winch here. That is a pretty far distance. I do want to wait for that one person to walk by. Usually winching, these winch cables could break, and we do not want that to happen. You guys can see, looks like the truck is moving around just a little, not really, which is a good thing. We got the truck here in neutral, and you guys can see pretty big area there. So we'll just winch them all the way to the road. And you guys can see actually have a nice high-speed winch. I really do like that with the remote control, which is pretty cool. And I think we'll probably slow down now since we are getting to a little bit steeper of an area. We possibly could have taken the Western Star here, but, I mean, it is a pretty big area, and the F-450 really is doing a good job so far, not really moving around. Maybe pickup trucks are pretty much the most we could do. Yeah, that high winch right now, really not liking it, pulling up this steep hill now, and the tires are digging in a bit extra now. Pretty awesome sunset there. It looks like we have a cargo ship there in the distance. And it almost looks to be moving there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you can see that our F-450 actually moved, I would say a few feet, but that's not that bad for, I would say, almost 100 feet of cable. Yeah, now that we are just so close here to the edge, it's really just sliding our truck down the hill. We'll put it here in free spool, and we'll actually bring the truck, our 450, probably to right here now. Yeah, it looks like our brakes are just now picking it up, and it looks like the asphalt is a little bit easier on the 450 traction-wise as well. But pulling it up a hill like this is a bit tricky, and possibly, more than likely, we'll learn from this one and we'll bring a heavier duty truck in the future. Yeah, I think we'll just put it here in the slower winch. It's just a little bit easier, and let that person go by. Perfect. So that was a pretty successful winch out here. We brought the individual all the way to the road. We'll have to just get their information, give them a bill. I mean, these are pretty expensive winch outs. They put a lot of wear and tear there on the truck. We'll get the police vehicle turned off there, and let's head back over to the shop. Pretty successful day here. 2 jobs for us using both trucks here. Now sometimes since this is heavy rescue, I do want to feature more big car crashes and things like that, not just these little tiny jobs, but I thought we'll get started off doing these. You always have to start somewhere, and then we'll kind of work our way, and more than likely we'll build a shop soon for the series. But I also do want to move around to the different maps, to different types of roads and things like that, so let me know down below any feedback here for the series. Very happy though with how both these trucks performed. We'll head back to the shop and then we'll call it a day. I really do like the winch mod here with the tow hook, where we can actually attach to like the hitch, the frame of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. Back in 17 you had to attach to an object in a bed, but it's come quite a long way since then. And we have arrived back here at the shop. We'll get this parked up, and you guys can see pretty successful day 2 winch outs using the Western Star rollback here, winching out a Silverado dually that kind of crashed, rolled off the driveway and almost down into another roadway, and then use the 450 here, the 6.7 liter, to winch out a Nissan pickup truck there in the sand. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.